All right, fam, what's going on? It's your boy LICO+MAC. You already know what time it is. It's that time, man. Truth Hurts segment right here on the Sagu Radio Show. Step your game up. And y'all already know we try to tell the truth and with nothing but the truth here. And we want y'all to hear the truth. With my man, I got my man himself. If y'all ain't checked him out on YouTube, you need to go check him out, man. It's John the Baptist in the building. What's going on, JTB?
What's going on, my brother? You know me, it is always the same, brother. Tell the truth and shame the devil 24/7, 365, brother.
Well, I tell you what, if people go check you out, man, they will definitely understand what's going on, man. This brother here is very interesting. I tell you, man, he's God tested, God approved, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him being on the show as usual every week in this segment right here. And I mean, you know, we just really be chatting up on a lot of different topics and other stuff like that. And you was telling me about a story about the club, man. You was at the club, man, and what happened?
Brother, I'll tell you something. I tell people I will go anywhere with my daddy. My daddy's everywhere. People have a problem with a brother. They John the Baptist going to a strip club. You see what I'm saying? But brother, I'll tell you something. It don't matter to me because I will always go wherever there's souls and music because you know what that's what I'm trying to reach souls, brother.
But that's what's up. And I think that even when Jesus come back, he's not gonna go to the church. You know, he's not gonna go right to the church. He's gonna go to where people, you know, he wants to save people. You know what I'm saying? Where he feel like there's help needed. You know what I'm saying? So.
The well folk don't need it. He said well folk don't need it like the sick folk do. But then people look at the people at the strip club like they sick, but they act just like the church folk too. Matter of fact, that's kind of a situation, brother. I tell people all the time, guess what? I promise you, if you go to a strip club and you take a survey when people come out the door, I promise you, -1% of us say they're Christian. Just like if you go to the church, -1% of us they say they're Christian. But guess what? So up in the same places, but what's the difference?
Yeah, and I was gonna tell you too. I mean, you didn't finish the story, but you were saying something about you. They kicked you out. What was going on with that?
No, check it out. Okay, I go to the strip club, brother. You know what? I go in, it don't matter to me. So I was in there and I had a shirt on. Actually, I had two shirts on. I had a red shirt on and I had a white shirt on, but the white shirt was up under the red one. So when I went, I started dancing the same thing every time I go anywhere I go. When I started dancing, brother, people start doing what they doing and start watching me. But then what happened was I changed the shirts and I put the white shirt on top of the red one. But both the shirts had Jesus Christ on them. The white shirt, it just was white shirt, but it had Jesus Christ in red. So the one I made for the Jay-Z concert, it said Jay-Z, yes you can, Jesus Christ can save you too. But then I started dancing, and then the manager came with me and he said, you got to change your shirt, we got to ask you to leave. And I'm simply like, wow, what I'm doing, I ain't breaking no law, I ain't done nothing wrong, you know what? I said, brother, the longest time I've been here, ain't nobody came here to serve me, nobody came here to ask me to do nothing. So you know what, I'm just having a good time, having a good time, that's what I do. So I told him, I said, brother, you know what? I said, I can change your shirt. I said, but the shirt up on it got Jesus Christ on it too. So, you know, that was what difference is going to make what shirt I got on. Jesus wasn't a problem. He told me his sister wasn't comfortable with me in there because I got Jesus Christ written on my shirt. And
Wow.
Said, you know what, brother? Yeah, they weren't comfortable. I'm
Was
sorry, what you want me, you know, what's the problem? But the problem is all of it, brother. The problem is Jesus Christ. The problem is me dancing, you know what, because I was interrupting his business.
And you was saying, yeah, you was taking attention away from the strippers, huh?
Let me tell you something, brother. Check this out. But then, see, this is the thing. It's like I was in there, and most people know me. Brother, I tell people love me and hate me as a choice, but respect is not an option. So most of them know me. You know, they just probably think I'm crazy, you know, but that's cool too. But brother, there's one young lady in there. She must have been new. She must have been new. And she, you know me, I don't bother nobody, brother. I don't say nothing to nobody. I was in there just chilling. So then the girl gonna look over at me, and she was kind of loud talking. She told the dude, she told me, he must ain't got no money. So he must be broke or something. Man, I looked at that girl and I said, no, first of all, I said, ain't nobody even here inspiring me to want to take no money out of my pocket. I said, second of all, I cannot dance every woman in here. And I said, third of all, you know what? I said, I don't want nobody dancing on me and touching on me because I don't know where you been or whoever you been touching on, where they been. So you know what? Even this, she had nothing to say. So
Wow.
then I went over and talked to the dude, and I was talking about the Lord, but I'm talking about the Lord no matter where I'm at, to whoever listens. So then I was talking about the Lord, and then the girl was just bust out and say, well, what gives you the right to be in the strip club talking about the Lord and being comfortable? And so then I looked at her, brother, and I could have went up and down. I could have went up one side of it and down the other, but I didn't, brother. I looked at her and said the same thing that gives people to hear.
Wow, that's what I was gonna ask you, because I know a lot of people think, okay, you talking about God, it's like a preacher or pastor being up in there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, condoning it. So I know you get a lot of flack from people, that see you probably come out, man, what's he doing coming out of a strip club with a Jesus shirt on? What is that? You know what I'm saying? So your comeback is mostly like, like say the same reason they give people to go to God's house, could come in here as well. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you're saying?
Brother, I tell people this is what I tell people. It's not what's important what you do when everybody's around. I say to God, what's more important than what you do when nobody's around. And
Wow.
I'm the same no matter where I'm at, brothers. I'm at home by myself. My tip, if you put on my YouTube, I'm dancing in my living room with my Bible in my hand. So I'm not going to change when I go to the strip club. I'm not going to change no matter where I go, bar, no matter where I'm at, because I'm the same 24/7, 365. And guess what? I always have Jesus Christ on my shirt. I have a Bible in my hand, so it's going to always be in my heart, brother.
That's what's up, man. And I know I done seen you a few times. I know I seen you to Fiji's. Man, that was before I even seen you at the awards show. And when you was at the Fiji's that night, you were dressed the same, and that was like a year apart from each other, probably a little longer than that, because I was filming at the Fiji's that night. And then I also would like to say, when we saw you at the DFW awards show, we were filming as well, and we interviewed you. And you was just the same. I mean, honestly, I saw you. So that's how I know you're not lying, man.
This is what I tell people, brother. It's harvest time right now. It's 24/7, 365. God said we're supposed to be a peculiar people. That's supposed to be something that stands out amongst us, when we're among people. And this is what I tell people. How will you know when you walk into a building, no matter where you go, when you walk into places, how do you know who loves God or not? I say we know what you don't, and then now we don't really talk to each other when we should be trying to talk to each other and speak, or trying to win souls. Every soul you meet has one or two destinations, heaven and hell. So if how do you know? You don't say nothing to each other. So you know what? I'm wearing on my clothes, brother. So you know what? You just like this. When them jokers love all those places, you know what? You can tell when you walk in the room, you can tell who they are. They have a dot on their forehead or the way they dress. So you know what? You don't know them, but how do we know? He said, "Why he said we're just a hot mess." He said, "You lukewarm, need to hide under the coat because everybody look alike."
Wow. Oh my goodness, man. So I mean, do people ever ask you? Do they ever tell you? Like, man, you talk about God too much, man. Or have anybody ever said anything like that to you?
Check this out, brother. Let me tell you something. I talk about God 24/7, 365. This is what I tell people. Brother, if you don't like God, if you don't love the Lord and love this word 24/7, 365 right now, then there's no use in you want to go to heaven, because heaven is going to be 24/7, 365 for eternity. Jesus Christ, the kingdom of God, the word of God. So, you know what I'm saying? You might as well go and swallow it now.
Wow. And that's true. I didn't even think of it like that, but you're definitely right. If you want to go to heaven, that's what you're going to be listening to. I mean, wow, that's real talk right there, man. That's what's up.
That's the problem. People don't talk about the Lord, brother. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Think about it. If the Lord is first in everything you do, then he's just a part of your life. He said, "Pray without ceasing," and guess what? You're always praying. So somehow, no matter where you at, no matter who you're in contact with, guess what? There should be something about you. And you know what? Your testimony, your witness, your light, there should be something about you, because there's another soul in front of you, regardless of who they are. That's why he said, "Be not unequally yoked." That's in everything,
Right.
Really, if the man next to you, if you know he's going to heaven or hell, guess what? That's what soul he tries to say. It ain't no guarantee, but guess what? If you don't try, you'll never know.
That's right. And I want to let everybody know, man, who's listening or just tuned in to the Sagu Radio Show, man. We talking to my man, Mr. Uwe himself. The truth hurts. And that's real talk. Hey, my man John the Baptist. And I wanted to talk to you, man, but I know real quick, man, I wanted you to touch on the situation we talked about earlier about the Jehovah Witnesses coming to your house, man. Let our family know about that real quick before I let you go, bro.
Brother, let me tell you something. This is the thing. I tell people, most people, that's just like most people got a Jehovah Witness story and they usually run away. I said, no, you know what? I said, brother, that's sad. I said, because if somebody come to you and they lost, guess what? If you don't say that, if you know the truth, that makes it bad for you, because guess what? They came to your door lost and they left lost. My brother, two jokers came over here and let me tell you something. And I sit there and talk to them. But this was the funny thing about it. Usually they have more to say, and they do it, they have more to say, but guess what? When somebody's got more, they left here with more answers. With more questions funny part about it was they normally always want to leave you with a
Watchtower
magazine.
Yeah.
But the dude, but see, guess what? They ain't used to nobody giving themselves. So, brother, I tried to get one of my DVDs, and brother, I sit there and I did the pause for me. I talked to him, brother, and the dude told me he couldn't take it, and I was kind of offended by that. But you know what? That's cool. But at the end of the day, brother, the dude didn't even want because he didn't take mine. He didn't want to take. He didn't want me to take. He didn't even offer me. That was just what it was. Reputation, brother. It's funny, but it's not.
Yeah.
And let me say this, brother.
Right.
Let me say this on this subject. Those are souls too.
Yeah.
And my thing is just like I told them, brother, you might as well call yourself a Jesus Christ witness. I said because what I told him, I said it would make more sense to be a witness for Jesus Christ than Jehovah. I said because you can't even call him Jehovah to be saved. I said the only name any man can call on. The Bible says that there's only one name under the sun given unto man by which man can call on to be saved, and that name is Jesus Christ. You know, well, his name is his word. But I mean, you know, I know everybody got little stories, but you know what? I'd rather somebody leave my house and then they have to go back and do some homework than to leave my house feeling like they done made a convert or tried to make me feel, you know, bad about what I believe. Well, you know what? I don't feel bad about nothing I believe, man, because all I believe in is the truth.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And that's my man, JTB, man, John the Baptist, man. I mean, representing that Dallas, Texas. And man, I'm tell you what, man, I appreciate you every time you come with a word. Every week you come with something, man, that hypes me up. And I hope that our listeners, man, and if you just tuned in, we were talking to John the Baptist. Y'all look him up. Where can they find you at on YouTube, man? Let them know where they can find you.
Brother, I'm on YouTube. It's John the Baptist GPP. It's JOHNTHBAPTIZ GPP. GPP is for God's Play Prophet, all one word. And you can also find me on Facebook. John Baptist, JOHNTHBAPTIZ. I got a lot of stuff on that, brother. I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, one more little small thing about the strip club, brother. I got this video and I sent it to you, and you'll see it, brother. I'm gonna tell you something. I tell people what's the difference between them women and their dancing for money and scraping money off the ground. And brother, I got some videos on my YouTube. It's called Sound the Trumpet, where these preachers and all these preachers and they're dancing on money, scraping money off the ground too, brother. Turning money changers. God is turning money changers because they have merchandise in the gospel. But that's just another strip. We'll talk about that another time, brother.
Yeah, but I tell you what, man. Yeah, I want to, that Sound of Trumpet, man. I tell you what, yeah, I appreciate you sending them DVDs, and I'm checking them out. But if you need to check them out and you want to see certain parts, because you did upload some parts up to your YouTube, right?
Yeah, all of them there on my Facebook, brother, and my YouTube. I put there is 6 parts, brother. It's, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like I said, brother, just pull them up and just watch it, brother. Just see. It's just lukewarm mess, brother. All these Illuminati signs and dancing on money, brother. They just don't have no shame, bro.
Wow.
That's in the church house, baby. That's in the church house, bro.
Wow. But they expect you to act different in the strip house, huh? In the strip club.
Sorry, guess what? What's the difference? All the people just put out there, if they had on bikinis in the church, guess what? It looked the same.
God, you wouldn't know the difference. Wow. Wow.
Don't get me started.
I know, bro. I know we talk, and matter of fact, I'm going to be talking to you off the record as well, but I'm always glad you call in, man, and we'll be doing the same thing next week during this hour, man. We've been talking to my man, John the Baptist, God's Poetic Prophet, right here on Sagu Radio, man. Thank you so much. You got any shout-outs you want to give or anything?
I just always, I'm just thanking my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for all things, brother, and I pray, brother, God give all of the peace and still lay our hands on the best of the coming time. You know what? Lord, give it light up the sky.
That's what's up, man. I'm with you on that, man. So we got to pray for the world anyway, bro. We all need it. So, thank you so much, John the Baptist, man. We'll be talking to you next week. We finna get back into this music right here. You know how we do it, man. We always got to give you an enlightening word and some truth, man. And you got to love it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.